Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome to another late game review. Today we're going to be doing Cyberpunk 2077. So let's go ahead and kick it off. Guys, let's be real. We all know why this game is actually relevant. There's only one reason. Yeah, this is me after watching the anime. And if you're like me, the anime actually left you feeling empty. So you bought the game to fill that void and maybe, just maybe, find the same feeling you felt when you first heard I really want to stay at your house. God damn it, David. Why? Just tell me why. Alright, so you watched the anime and now you want to fill the void by playing the game. Well, I'm here to tell you my thoughts. Oh my god, this is where they kissed? I'm just fanboying. Okay.
Good morning, Night City!
Alright, let's talk about Night City. Big, vibrant, and booming with excitement, right? Wrong. Well, I guess yes and no. Big and vibrant? Yes. Booming with excitement? Not really. Nothing actually happens in the open world. You do have little side quests like hunting cyber psychos, helping the police, or doing side gigs, which increase your street cred, allowing you to gain access to higher tier loot and stores. But what I'm trying to get at is nothing really happens in Night City until you activate a quest. This makes Night City feel empty and dead. There's no police chases or gang wars. The graphics of the game are actually pretty good, though the game can be a heavy load for your PC, so expect things to get a little hot. Pair some vibrant visuals with an awesome soundtrack and you get nothing but fun. Except when this song comes on. When I started driving in the game, it felt like I was a drunk driver, unintentionally running over pedestrians. But as I grew accustomed to the controls, I actually loved driving around Night City, trying to catch the perfect drift. The driving actually felt realistic. You can do burnouts, donuts, and with the right amount of skill, you can drift. All the cars in the game were also nicely designed. They fit the aesthetic perfectly. My only complaint with the driving is motorcycles. They felt underpowered and didn't handle as well. The enemies in the game weren't all that special. They were just normal NPCs with guns. The only real danger I felt was early game when I was squishy, but I think that was the fun of the game, killing weak NPCs with ease. Alright, let's go ahead and talk about the main storyline. Having watched Edge Runners, I hoped for something good, but what I got was meh. First, you choose your life path, which doesn't do much but changes your spawn point location. Then, you enter the world as V, a mercenary trying to make it big. Early in the game, you meet your ride or die, Jackie, and the two of you take on Night City to make it big. I don't know why, but most of V and Jackie's adventures are played through a quick cutscene. Kind of a big miss to get players attached to Jackie. But anyways, was anybody else annoyed with Jackie's dialogue? It's like that one annoying friend you don't acknowledge but keeps talking. Anyways, the characters you meet don't feel important, and overall the storyline didn't keep me engaged. But that was probably because of the huge amounts of dialogue I skipped. I mean, come on, they talk for so long. You're telling me you couldn't cut out the unnecessary parts? Alright, let's move on to the gameplay. Overall, I had a lot of fun with the game's mechanics. Being a netrunner slash hacker truly made me feel like I was a badass from Edge Runners. The enemies weren't as spongy as I thought, even on hard. The guns themselves felt real, with a good amount of kick. The combat was fast paced, even as a hacker surprisingly. You get the option to choose between stealthy or guns blazing, ranged or melee. The game even has different skill trees to suit your playstyle, and you can head to a Ripper dock for even more upgrades. You also get a wide variety of weapons to choose from. I mean, look at this sword. The downside is once you reach level 20 on any of the skill trees, the game gets a little too easy, even on harder difficulties. After completing the game, I'm still left with an empty void. There isn't much else to do. There's no endgame content to keep me playing. Alright, before I get into the final thoughts about the game, I just wanted to thank those of you who watched the video. It means a lot to me knowing at least someone saw my work. Alright, so without further ado, let's get into it. After completing the game, I still had that empty void. I expected much more from a game released almost 3 years ago. The flow of the game doesn't feel fluent because of the short, fast-paced battles and then prolonged dialogue that can take anywhere from 20 minutes to maybe even more. The story also wasn't there for me. It wasn't interesting and it felt short. That being said, let's go ahead and give this game its final rating. It's not a bad game, but it's also not a great game. I give Cyberpunk 2077 a solid 5 out of 10. Would I recommend this game to others? Only if you're bored and you have the cash. But if you want to play the game because you love the anime, don't expect it to be like the anime, because the game just doesn't come close. I've killed this guy like 100 times now. I think I have a problem.